Good morning, everyone. Welcome to News and Brews, where we serve up the latest headlines with a fresh pot of coffee. I'm Sarah, your guide to the big stories making waves today.
And I'm Jake. We've got a hot lineup of news for you, so grab your favorite brew, sit back and let's dive in.
Our top story today, prison overcrowding. With the recent riots in Southport, jails across the UK are filling up fast, and the government might be forced to implement. But what does that mean for the justice system? We'll break it down for you in just a moment.
And later we'll be discussing the controversial new sentencing rules that could see thousands of inmates released early. Plus, we'll take a closer look at the shocking rise in crime rates that's got everyone talking. But first, let's talk about what's brewing in our prisons.
With hundreds of rioters sentenced this week alone, prisons are hitting capacity. The government's emergency plan could be activated any day now. This plan allows defendants awaiting trial to be held in police cells instead of prisons, a move that could clog up police stations and delay court dates.
That's right, Sarah. The head of the Prison Officers Association warned that the system is on the verge of collapse. And with only a few hundred prison spaces left nationwide, there's real concern about what happens next. Could we see a total breakdown of the justice system? Stick around because we're diving deep into that in just a bit.
Meanwhile, Justice Secretary Shabana Mahmood has announced a controversial plan to reduce the time inmates spend behind bars, from 50% of their sentence down to 40%. The move is expected to free up around 5,500 prison spaces this autumn, but not without stirring up some serious debate.
And here's the kicker: those involved in the Southport riots won't be excluded from this early release program. That's got a lot of people asking, are we letting criminals off the hook too easily? We'll be tackling that question in our panel discussion later in the show.
It's a story that's got everyone talking, and we want to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below. Should the government press pause on early releases, or is this a necessary step to prevent a bigger crisis?
And don't go anywhere, because up next we've got the latest on how rising crime rates are impacting communities across the country, plus an exclusive interview with a former inmate who's sharing his insights on life behind bars. You won't want to miss it.
Thanks for joining us today on News and Brews. We'll see you tomorrow with more stories that matter, served up fresh and hot.
Until next time, keep your coffee strong and your news stronger. Cheers.